after 60, in love but not married. 5 hard truths you must know. In old age, love has a different rhythm. Many olders find someone special after years of loneliness, widowhood, or separation, and sincerely, they just want to live the rest of their lives with peace, affection, and companionship. But sometimes, even when the heart is full, the idea of marriage just doesn't feel right. Many avoid marriage for practical reasons. Some are afraid of losing the pension from a deceased spouse, which would guarantee their livelihood in old age. Others don't want to deal with bureaucracy, name changes, or paperwork, inheritance. So, what's really holding you back from taking that step if you're in love but not married? Welcome back to my channel. It's Vernon again. Today, we're going to explore 5 reasons why many of us choose not to marry later in life, even when we've found a deep, meaningful connection. Before we dive into these truths, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that explore the joys and challenges of love after 60. Let's uncover what might really be holding you back from marriage, and whether that's truly a barrier or just another part of the journey. Number 1. A shift in priorities. Love isn't about the next step anymore. As we get older, our priorities shift. The things that once seemed essential, like the pressure to get married or follow a traditional path, suddenly don't hold the same weight. After 60, the way we view love changes. We begin to understand that love is no longer defined by milestones or the expectations placed on us by society. In our younger years, we were often taught that love had a set structure: dating, engagement, marriage, and all the typical steps. But after a lifetime of experiences, we realize that these steps don't necessarily measure the depth of our feelings or the strength of our connection. Love is much more about the moments you share together, the quiet evenings spent in comfortable silence, the laughter over a shared meal, the deep conversations that go late into the night. It's about knowing that someone has your back, offering companionship that feels grounded and true, and being able to find joy in just being together. For some, marriage no longer holds the same meaning it once did. The idea of sealing the deal with a formal ceremony or paperwork can feel unnecessary. The bond feels just as strong, whether or not there's a marriage certificate involved. It's not that the love is any less deep or meaningful. It's simply that we've come to appreciate the quality of the relationship more than the formality of it. The connection, the trust, the shared history, these are the things that matter most. I've seen it with many couples I know. They've found love, deep love, but marriage no longer feels like the next logical step. It's not because they aren't committed. It's because their commitment isn't defined by a piece of paper or a formal ceremony. It's built on years of trust, respect, and understanding. The idea of love as an endless pursuit of something more has evolved. Now, it's about enjoying the love you have, right where you are, without the pressure of conforming to old expectations. It's liberating, really. After 60, many of us begin to realize that love doesn't need to be validated by marriage. It stands strong on its own. The relationship is enough. It's about finding peace in the present moment, not stressing over what comes next. But that shift in priorities also raises an important question. What is holding you back from marriage? If you found love, yet still feel hesitant to take that step, we'll explore this further in the next point. Number 2. Past experiences. The fear of repeating old patterns. We bring with us the weight of past experiences, especially when it comes to love and relationships. For many, the idea of marriage after 60 is clouded by the memories of previous marriages or long-term relationships that didn't work out. These past experiences shape how we view commitment, and often they leave us wary of repeating mistakes. The emotional scars of divorce, betrayal, or unfulfilled promises can make us hesitant to take that leap again, even if the love we're experiencing now feels different. The fear of vulnerability in a marriage after 60 is real. You may find yourself asking, what if it doesn't work out this time? The stakes feel higher because, let's face it, we've already spent decades living through ups and downs, highs and lows. The thought of entering a commitment that could bring emotional pain once again can be a daunting barrier. And it's not just about the fear of heartbreak. There's also a deeper, more personal concern. For many, especially after a lifetime of independence, marriage may feel like a loss of personal freedom or identity. The idea of merging lives again, making compromises, and adjusting to someone else's habits might feel overwhelming. The comfort of doing things your own way, without having to answer to anyone else, can be hard to give up. But not all relationships are destined to repeat the mistakes of the past. Love, after 60, offers a unique opportunity to build something new, with the wisdom and clarity that only comes with age. It's about recognizing that past experiences don't define us, and that each relationship is a chance to grow and create something different. The key is acknowledging the fear without letting it control you. It's about deciding whether your past will dictate your future, or if you're ready to step into a new chapter with a clearer understanding of yourself and what you need from love. Have your past experiences influenced how you view commitment today? What fears are holding you back from fully embracing love? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your reflections. As we continue, we'll delve deeper into how personal fears, shaped by our past, can either limit or enrich our ability to fully embrace love and commitment after 60. Number 3. The freedom of independence. The hesitation to commit again. One of the most powerful things about life after 60 is the freedom it brings. After years of being in long-term relationships or marriages, there's a deep sense of independence that becomes invaluable. The ability to make your own decisions, to live life on your own terms, and to enjoy the quiet freedom that comes with no obligations can be incredibly fulfilling. But when love comes knocking again, especially after you've been on your own for a while, it can stir up a conflict inside. The question becomes, do I really want to give up my independence again? I know this feeling all too well. After my divorce, I spent 5 years alone, focusing on myself, learning who I was again, and relishing in the freedom that came with it. Life was peaceful, and I was content. But then, I met Jenny. She came into my life like a gentle breeze, warm and inviting, with a smile that made me feel things I hadn't felt in years. We had so much in common, and the connection was undeniable. I found myself thinking, I could really love this woman. But even as those feelings grew stronger, there was hesitation. The idea of getting married again, of tying myself down, felt daunting. I had spent so many years in a marriage, and the thought of committing again, of potentially losing some of the freedom I had gained, made me reluctant. I was afraid of losing myself in the relationship, of giving up my space, my routine, and my sense of self. What I realized over time, though, is that love doesn't have to mean losing your independence. It's possible to remain true to yourself, to continue enjoying your freedom while still deeply caring for someone. Commitment doesn't have to feel like a trap. It can be a mutual agreement, a partnership where both individuals continue to grow, both together and independently. But for me, the hesitation was real. I needed to be sure that this was a commitment that would enhance my life, not take away from it. The fear of giving up my freedom, of losing my identity, was holding me back from making a decision that could bring me more joy. It's a fear many of us face as we grow older, wondering if we can truly have both love and independence. And yet, the right relationship isn't about choosing between the two. It's about finding balance. As reflect on this, it became clear that commitment after 60 isn't about choosing between love and freedom. It's about redefining both in a way that works for you. Now, it's time to explore what happens when that internal conflict between independence and love isn't addressed, and how it affects the choices we make moving forward. Number 4. The fear of vulnerability. Opening up again after heartbreak. When you've been hurt before, whether by a failed marriage, betrayal, or unfulfilled promises, the thought of being vulnerable again can be overwhelming. Love requires vulnerability, and to open your heart to someone after years of self-protection takes a great deal of courage. But after 60, the fear of being hurt again can become an even greater barrier than the fear of commitment itself. Vulnerability means allowing someone to see you, truly see you, your flaws, your fears, and your deepest desires. It means taking down the walls that were built over the years to protect yourself from pain. But after a history of emotional turmoil, it's tempting to keep those walls up, believing that staying guarded will keep you safe from future heartache. This fear of opening up can make it difficult to fully commit. Even when the love is genuine and the connection is strong, it's not just about fearing rejection or betrayal. Again, it's also about the vulnerability that comes with giving up control. For so long, we've learned to navigate life on our own terms, shielding ourselves from emotional pain. The idea of letting someone else into that sacred space where our heart could once again be at risk is a significant emotional hurdle. But the truth is, love requires vulnerability. Without it, the depth and intimacy that make a relationship meaningful cannot thrive. Choosing to embrace vulnerability doesn't mean rushing into commitment. It means acknowledging the fear, understanding it, and deciding that the potential for love is worth the risk. The willingness to open up, despite past wounds, can bring a richness to relationships that is unmatched. As the saying goes, the risk of love is the price of joy. Give this video a like. It's the support I need to keep creating content that helps navigate love and relationships after 60. Your feedback is the motivation for the next video. Moving forward, it's important to understand how this fear of vulnerability can silently hold us back. Even when our hearts long for connection, the key lies in finding the strength to trust again, not only in others but in ourselves, which we'll explore right this. Number 5. The challenge of redefining love and commitment. Our understanding of love and commitment evolves as we get older. What once felt like a clear path, dating, engagement, marriage, becomes less rigid and more flexible. After 60, the way we view love shifts dramatically. The expectations that once seemed so clear, dating, marriage, family, are no longer the only markers of a fulfilling relationship. Love becomes something more individualized, something that reflects the depth and complexity of the person you are today. It's shaped not just by the traditional milestones, but by the unique experiences you've gathered over the years, lessons learned from past relationships, the wisdom that comes with age, and a clearer understanding of what you truly need in a partner. However, this change can also be unsettling for many. For decades, we've been taught that commitment and love are validated through marriage, through the ceremony, the vows, and the promise of forever. It's what society has always emphasized. So, when we step away from that traditional narrative, it can create feelings of uncertainty. The idea of commitment without marriage feels unfamiliar because it goes against the grain of what we've been conditioned to believe. The thought of being in love without the structure of marriage can raise doubts, both within ourselves and from others who might not understand this shift. When we age, we begin to realize that commitment doesn't need to follow a traditional format to be meaningful. It's about the promises we make to each other, promises of respect, loyalty, and emotional connection. We may no longer see the need for the legal or ceremonial aspects of marriage, but the essence of commitment remains just as strong. The question then becomes, how do we redefine commitment in a way that honors our current stage in life? How do we embrace love without the societal expectations that once defined it? Redefining love and commitment after 60 isn't just about rejecting old norms. It's about creating new, more authentic ways to connect. It's recognizing that a meaningful relationship doesn't need to be bound by a piece of paper or a ring. Instead, it's about building a bond that feels true, deep, and fulfilling, based on shared values, experiences, and mutual respect. As we navigate love after 60, it's clear that relationships at this stage in life are shaped by our experiences, growth, and evolving understanding of what truly matters. We've moved past the need to check off societal boxes. Love is no longer about following a prescribed path, but about finding connection, respect, and joy in the moments we share. Whether it's choosing to prioritize the quality of the bond over traditional commitment, learning to embrace vulnerability again, or redefining what commitment looks like, we come to realize that love at this stage is deeply personal. Love after 60 is about building something real, something that feels true to the person you've become. It's not about following the rules of the past, but about creating a new kind of partnership that works for you. Whether that means marriage or simply a deep commitment to each other, the foundation of any lasting relationship is built on trust, respect, and the willingness to grow together. So, embrace the love you have now, and let it be defined by you, not by what others think it should be. You deserve a relationship that brings joy, companionship, and fulfillment on your own terms. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Your support means a lot and helps us continue to create content that explores love, relationships, and life after 60. This is Vernon. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, and see you soon.